It was back in the 2020. We were driving to downtown during the pandemic, and we'll see like hundreds and hundreds of tents under the bridges. All what my eyes can see under those bridges were tents, were people in need. It was like like devastating. It was like if we were under attack, if we were under a war or something that you only can see on the news. So you can see high rises, fancy cars driving above the highway, but just 3 meters under, you see the need. You see hundreds of people in need. My name is Angel Mejia. I've been here in Mundo de Fe since 2014.
So my name is Evangelina Rios, and I've been a volunteer for over 10 years in Supermobile.
We started to serve Supermobile in 2010. By the end of 2010, they needed some help with making sandwiches on Saturdays. Many people started to come every Saturday. It's just once a month. In average, 7,000 sandwiches is the minimum that we do in just a couple hours.
And we make a big emphasis on the numbers of sandwiches that we make, and a lot of people may think, well, why such a big deal? Well, each sandwich represents a person.
I started coming, making sandwiches, helping a little bit. I think it's correct to say I started falling in love with the ministry, falling in love with the team.
So to me, the one story is the success of the storehouse. You start off by providing people with food, then you have clothing, then you have some counseling if needed or interview skills, then there's job training. And to me, it's an amazing story that you can take someone that might have come to this country not even knowing how to speak English. They have a full-time job and can support their family. And that's just an amazing impact.
I was born in Venezuela, Caracas. We moved to Panama City in Panama, and due to economical and financial situations, we had to move to the U.S. And just that help that we got from the storehouse, the food and the clothing, it really helped a lot.
I'm Ray Fries. I've been volunteering here for about 3 years.
My name is Christine Fries, and I've been volunteering at the Seven Loaves Food Pantry for 3 years now.
About 8 years now. Jeez, it's been a minute.
Maybe 11, but I think 10.
Logged about 1,000 hours so far in 3 years, so I enjoy coming here.
I didn't want to volunteer. I had a PS4. I just wanted to play, right? My dad, he saw the volunteers that they were kind of my age, and he's like, can I have my kid also volunteer? I remember a week later on that Saturday, I was standing there with my little name tag saying David, translating. And it's been a whole story.
The actual work is repetitive, mostly mundane.
For some reason, I often load the gallons of milk. And so one day I calculated that if I load 350 gallons of milk on the cart, that's over 2.5 tons of milk that I've lifted during the day. So it's actually a really physical job too.
But that doesn't matter because of the impact it has.
Through the Chamber of Commerce, I ran into Rotary, and Rotary's been my life for the last 21 years. I feel we have a lot of need, and a lot of times we worry about going overseas, going on a mission trip to help others in other countries, and we have so much need right here where we live. Even a wealthy community like Plano, we have a large impoverished population, and I like inspiring people to do something locally. And that's what Rotary gives an opportunity for those to do.
Volunteering was a wonderful way for me to share and to give back to community. And I always said that after my children were raised, I would do that.
I enjoyed doing something other than just taking care of myself. I worked in downtown DC, and Mother Teresa's Gift of Peace was in downtown DC. I got a phone call from Mother Teresa's, and they said Mother Teresa was in town and she really wanted to meet her volunteers. And she turned around and came straight to me, and she took my hand and she put her hand in her pocket and pulled out a Medal of Mary and she kissed it and folded it into my hand and said, "Thank you for your service. Here's Mother Teresa thanking me."
Working with individuals, helping them make a difference in their community, hearing their stories, finding out the need that we're meeting, that's what's exciting.
I think it gives me a little sense of relief that I know that we're doing a little bit to bring some change to our world.
Throughout all these years, it's still the same essence, in the sense that we're still caring for the neighbor and we're still helping them. Because I myself was there when I got here.
And I found it very gratifying. It wasn't just like I was just giving. No. You get back way more than you give.
I expected to be fulfilled by volunteering, but I never thought it would be as much fun as it is. We always have a lot of fun. We talk about films, we talk about books, life events, and families, and who's having a grandchild and whose kid is graduating.
You're not just helping another person, but you're also getting to know more people. And hey, maybe that's going to be your longtime friend. Who knows?
The culture and the environment is just second to none. It really is wonderful.
There's Juan Pache and his wife. They are very strong leaders. They handle everything with so much love, and I hope I can at least reflect something that they do.
Thank you for being friendly and welcoming and hardworking and a joy to be around. I look forward to volunteering. I look forward to seeing everybody. It's a social time for me, as well as getting work done and providing for our neighbors.
It is the most rewarding thing to be able to replenish your own spirit by giving to others. It's very important.
Decide what your passion is. Everybody has different passions in life. It may be helping those with food deficiency. It might be kids. It might be the environment. It might be medical related. Just look inside what's important to you and do it.
See if there are talents that you have that you hadn't tapped on that you can offer to an organization. And it may not be the hands-on experience.
Every other month, we get together about 20 volunteers and they pick up trash. And it's that easy, 2 hours. You can bring your friends, bring your family. We have one of our members, he's over 80 years old and he's out there picking up trash.
And I am sure eventually a seed will be planted in your heart as it was planted in mine.
As part of our membership here at the church, we can elect to be in what they call small groups or connection groups. And every year we do some kind of mission. What they needed for the semester was 2,500 snack bags, which involved a lot of coordination and trips to Costco and figuring out how you get 2,500 of anything, much less 10 2,500s. And we were invited as a group to come to the graduation of the class of the English as a Second Language students. It was very moving to see them graduate and the higher level classes, their ability to speak English. It was amazing. But when they recognized us as a group for providing the snack bags, which I didn't expect at all, we actually got a standing ovation because what I didn't realize is not only it was just a snack bag, but some of these people work all Friday night and had never gone home for breakfast or can't afford to go out to breakfast. And those snack bags and those water bottles got them through their classes on Saturday morning. So when you least expect it, that was another very fulfilling experience.
For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. You needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. And that's our hope.